I'm your host, Karen Cox, the broker of record at Sea and Ski Realty, and this is What's Happening in Our Community. This month, during COVID-19, we are going to meet virtually with Darlene Lamberti, the Foundation Coordinator for the Centre Grey Health Services Foundation for the Markdale Hospital. And we're here to talk about one of their initiatives this year, probably the only initiative that's probably going to get off the ground because of COVID-19. And I think we all need to support the hospital. The hospital has been there for us for many years, and they now need our support. So welcome, Darlene. I'm glad to have you on the show this afternoon. And tell us a little bit about the foundation and the grocery raffle.
Well, Karen, thank you very much for having us this afternoon. I really appreciate it. It's certainly a different world out there since we all woke up on mid-March with COVID-19 in our neighborhood. So I really appreciate you having me on your blog here. The Centre Grey Health Services Foundation is the vehicle to raise funds for the hospital in our area, the Markdale Hospital, as well as raising funds for our use of the hospital in Owen Sound. We have to raise anywhere from $500,000 to $600,000 a year is what we are asked to raise. So that's quite a feat for a little community like ours. And as you mentioned, the initiative that we have this year is this grocery raffle that I'm hoping we can kind of put some wings under. We started this raffle the end of February, and the ticket sales were great at the beginning. And then, of course, COVID-19 hit, and tickets came to a screeching halt. So we've had some other events that have also been canceled because of COVID-19. We typically have a silent auction every other year that we were supposed to have this year that has been canceled. We have other events that are canceled as well, and quite a few third-party events that have been canceled. So this is really our big fundraiser this year.
So Darlene, for everybody in the community to support the foundation and the Markdale Hospital, this is probably the only fundraising initiative you're going to have this year. So we all need to get out and support it.
Yeah, and if I could just tell you a little bit about this initiative. Earlier this year, I sat down with Billy Graham, who owns the Markdale Foodland. He thought, hey, I have a new building coming. Wouldn't it be great to work with someone in the community? And so that is what we did. We got together, and he graciously donated all of the prizes for this event. So thank you, Bill Graham from Sobeys, who owns the Markdale Foodland. He donated the prizes, which is first prize, $2,400 worth of groceries at the Markdale Foodland. How fantastic is that? Who couldn't use $2,400 worth of groceries?
Wow. Is that for 1 year?
That is for 1 year. It's $200 a month for 12 months.
Wow.
I know, right? And second prize is $250 worth of groceries at the Markdale Foodland, and third prize is $100 at the Markdale Foodland. So thank you, Bill Graham, for being so generous with all three of those prizes. Tickets are $5 each, or 5 tickets for $20. We are selling 3,000 tickets in total. So you know what? For $20, you get 5 tickets, and at 3,000 tickets being sold maximum, your odds are pretty darn good.
No, the odds are good, Darlene, I have to admit, and that is very generous of Foodland and Bill Graham. I'm glad to hear that he's supporting our local hospital and the Centre Grey Foundation. That is awesome. So you've now told us what the prizes are. You've told us how little it takes for us to help the foundation this year, and they probably need it more this year than any other year, our support, because and if you're going to support one initiative, this is the only one this year. So get out there and support it. But you're going to have to tell us how we can support it, right? Because during COVID-19, when I first saw the posters before COVID-19, they were all around and you had different stores. Our location in Markdale was one of your locations that you could buy tickets. Well, that's not available right now because a lot of businesses aren't open right now. So how can we get the money to you and how can we get tickets?
Yes, I know. This COVID has really put a wrench in this. We had anticipated selling tickets face to face. We were out in the public. We were in Foodland. We had planned on going to the home and cottage show that's been canceled, and the farmers markets and stores in town. Obviously, none of those vehicles work anymore. And we can't change it because we already had the lottery license. We can't change it to an online license. We have to stick with what we have. So there are a few ways that you can buy tickets. You can call 519-377-9234 at your convenience, and we will take your credit card over the phone. And you can buy the tickets over the phone with a credit card, and we will email you proof of purchase. So we'll email you your ticket stubs after we've entered your ticket in the draw. If you want to text that number, you can start the ball rolling there. If you text that number, we'll give you a call and we'll walk you through it. If you go to our website, if you want some additional information, if you forget what the first prize is or second prize, or if you forget what the number is, you can go to www.cghsfoundation.com. So that is how you can call in or text in. If you want to mail in a check, you're welcome to do that too. The address is Center Grey Health Services Foundation, 55 Isla Street, Markdale, Ontario, NOC 1HO. Just put in your check, tell us how many tickets you want on the memo section of your check, and again, we will make sure that you get your ticket stubs. Let's see, any other way?
Well, okay, let's say I found the foundation phone number and they're busy or they're not in, like it's at night. Can I leave a message and you will call back?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
You can call the foundation number, which you can find on the website, but it is more direct if you call the number across the banner here at 519-377-9234. And of course, you're welcome to call whenever it's most convenient for you. It's convenient for us. During the day, evening, weekends, whatever works.
Okay, and if I call and you're busy and I don't want to leave my credit card on a voicemail, you will call back if I leave my phone number.
You bet. Yep. I actually prefer that you not leave your credit card number on the voicemail. But if you leave your phone number, someone will get back to you right away.
Awesome. Okay. And if I have a check and I don't want to mail it, I can drop it off at the hospital. Is there a mailbox or someplace where I can drop it off with saying these are for, the raffle?
If you hand it to the person at the front door at the hospital, then they will make sure that I get it. And again, I will contact you to get verification and proof of purchase to you. Okay,
so Darlene, when's the big draw? When are you going to draw for a prize? The first prize of $2,400 worth of groceries for a year, second prize and third prize. When's the big day?
Well, we have just received an extension on our deadline. Thank you very much to the AGCO for that. The draw will now be held at 4 p.m. in the Markdale Foodland on June 30th.
So in the Foodland, you're going to do it there so people can actually see the draw in the Foodland, who's been so gracious putting up the prizes for this raffle. Exactly. Awesome. Okay, so we can actually hear at the end of June who's the big winner.
Yes, June 30th, 4 p.m.
Wow, okay, good.
Which means, Karen, that we have until June 30th at 3:59 to sell tickets.
Okay, and so you've got 3,000 tickets, and how far are you along with that? How many more are left to go?
I would say we are about a third of the way in. We probably have just under 2,000 tickets left to sell.
Okay, so we've got our work cut out for us.
That's right. The
community to support the foundation and support our local hospital need to get out there and buy the tickets for the raffle, because there's not going to be a dance this year or an auction or any other way that they can support the foundation.
And you might just get $2,400 $100 worth of groceries out of it. Win-win.
Yes, that's the bonus. I'm thinking about we all need to support our local hospital because we want that hospital there when we need it, and it's been there for us. And I know this year is going to be a tough year for the foundation to raise funds with COVID-19. So we need to be out there supporting the hospital and giving back.
Karen, we really appreciate how you stand behind the local hospital. It is wonderful to get the community support because a strong community means a strong community hospital. So thank you very much for all the CNSC does for us. We really appreciate it.
Well, no, and thank you. You know, we wouldn't be here and be such a strong community without a local hospital. We rely on it on our darkest moments and in our stressful moments, and it's there for us. So, and COVID-19 has probably opened our eyes to most of us how important that hospital is for this community if we get sick. So we need the hospital and we need to support it if we want it to be there.
That's
So
right.
thank you, Darlene, and all the hard work your foundation does to support our local hospital.
Glad to be here.
Thank you, Darlene, for coming on the show today. It was great speaking with you about what's happening with the Center Grey Health Services Foundation and the fundraising initiative you are doing, the grocery raffle. So looking forward to the big winner on June 30th at 4 p.m. at Foodland. So thanks again. And well, that's it for today. You can email us at info@candskirealty.ca if you have any questions. And tell us about what sort of topics you'd like to hear and what guests you'd like to see on the show. And we're excited to share that you can now enjoy this content everywhere you listen to your favorite podcasts. And you can also visit candskirealty.ca/what's happening and watch all of our episodes there. And you can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/candskirealty. And you can subscribe on YouTube to stay up to date with all of our new episodes. So thank you for tuning in today, and we'll talk to you soon.